Hey everyone, welcome to Miami Life and Fitness. Today we're going to be talking about extreme diets and calorie deficits. Here's the real. Alright guys, so if you want to get your labs done and if you don't want to be harassed and ask a million questions about why you want to get your hormonal panel done, then go to Private MD Labs. The link is down below. Use my code Miami for a 15% off and you can get whatever script done, panel done, whatever it is you need without being harassed, and you're going to get a script and go up to any Quest and LabCorp and get your labs done. Period. And for the ladies that are ready and interested and committed into being the highest level of themselves, the highest growth of themselves, then go to fitbodyboss.com and apply to see if you are able to join my Fit Body Boss Girl Club to see if I'm able to help you. This program that I have is for career and professional driven women who are committed into reaching their highest level of achievement with their body and with their fitness. This is not just for people that are curious to see what my program's about, who are curious to see what my program costs, and who's curious just to talk to me and ask me a question about Anavar. This is for the people that are sick and tired of being at a plateau, that are sick and tired of failing, that are sick and tired of trying fad diets, and other coaches who really don't know how to get the job done and don't know how to balance hormones. Go to fitbodyboss.com and apply to be in my 16-week elite fitness program so that you can reach your goal and reach your highest level of yourself. Okay, so here's the thing. When you start on a calorie deficit diet, you want to start right around 500 calories, anywhere from like 3 to 500, and then you see how it works. Okay, then you see how it works. If you see that it's not working, then you have to reduce more calories. If you see that it's changing, then you know that you're good and you continue along this path, eating the proper complex carbohydrates that you need and the proteins that you need, being on that amount of the calorie deficit. Normally, people should know their maintenance calories, and then you should know where you are to maintain, and then you reduce from that maintenance amount. If you don't know your maintenance calories from your activities for the day, your exercise for the day, your walking steps, work, etc., cutting the grass, then you kind of want to figure that out, because that's going to be your base and your foundation of your calories that your body needs and your expenditure calories, and then you can reduce it from there. When we talk about extreme dieting or extreme calorie deficits, which is what I don't agree with, is when people go to the extreme and they reduce so many calories, probably less than half of what they're normally eating, and they go under 1,000 or 1,500 calories. Now this is where the body starts to shut down, the body gets stressed, you're gonna increase cortisol level, which basically increases your fat. If you're not working out, you're not gonna build muscle, which muscle is what helps you to burn fat. So if you're not creating that, that's a mistake number one. And if you're reducing your calories to that extreme, then you are undernourished. You're not going to get your dopamine fix. Your brain doesn't get the dopamine fix, which is going to then cause the anxiety, and it's going to cause that craving of you to eat the foods that are going to make you fatter. So at the end of the day, you're just going to be going backwards. So when you do a calorie deficit, you have to know basically your maintenance calories, and then start within 300 to 500 calories and go from there. It's gonna take you maybe a couple of weeks to see how your body is reacting, and for some of you, you may actually gain weight, and the reason why this happens is because you were undernourished. It's not because this diet or your calorie deficit is not working, it's because what you were doing wasn't working before. The body was mad at you, it was stressed out, you probably weren't sleeping right, and it was under a lot of stress, and so now it's actually getting food, it's getting nourished, it's getting its vitamins and its nutrients, and now it's absorbing everything, and so you might gain weight at first, but this is normal, it's perfectly normal, and then the weight will start to come off once you stay consistent on this plan. Now, what people really need to understand is that this doesn't happen overnight, and the body's not going to change and get to where you want to in 30 days. The main thing that people have to understand is if it took you 5 years, 10 years, 15 years to get out of shape, you need to embrace and wrap your head around that it's gonna take you a couple years or maybe a few years for you to get back in shape, especially at the level in which you're thinking about getting to, especially the ladies that look at all these pictures. I wanna look like that, I wanna look like that, I wanna look like that. Those girls and those women didn't look like that in 30 days. They've been training for years in order to master their shape and in order to get the shape and where they're at in their leanness. It's not going to take you 6 months to a year, but you will see changes and you will see a great amount of transformation within 3 to 6 months if you do it correctly, if you are consistent with your food, and if you are consistent with your training and training properly so that you are able to gain muscle, which is going to help you burn fat and push the fat out of the way. But within 3 to 6 months you will start seeing changes, but it's depending on how big and how out of shape you got, and then it's going to take you obviously a little bit longer to get there. But don't think this is going to happen in 30 days, and don't think it's going to happen in 2 to 3 months. It will take a while, and you will need to be consistent, and you will need to have patience in order to get there. But remember, in order to build muscle and in order to reach your goal, your hormones have to be balanced. So for those of you that haven't balanced your hormones, get your hormones checked, because this is the most important thing in order for you to get there. Then is the nutrition, and then is the training. If you're not building muscle, you're not able to burn fat. It's not about cardio. It's about getting in the weight room, lifting weights, building muscle so you can burn fat. Having the hormones balanced, nutrition, and proper training to build the muscle. That's what it's gonna take for you to reach your goal. If you have any questions, email me at miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com. If you need for me to write you a nutrition plan or training plan, or if you just need to discuss how to check and balance your hormones. If you like this video and you found value in the video, hit the like button now, subscribe, share with all your friends, share the video, write in the comment section so we can interact and see what you've been doing wrong or what you'd like to do in order to see results. Everyone have a great week.